안녕하세요. Happy Chuseok, everyone. My name is Sunny Kim, and I work at Haymarket Gainesville Community Library. Many of you are probably thinking, so what is Chuseok? Chuseok is known as the Korean Thanksgiving holiday, and it is one of the most important cultural holidays in Korea, along with 설날, which is New Year's Day, and Tano Day, that usually falls in May, around the middle of the year. The origin of Chuseok has not been accurately revealed. However, it is said that the origin can be inferred from ancient beliefs and historical records. Chuseok is on August 15th of the lunar calendar, the day when the moon celebrates the biggest full moon of the year, and the ancestors recognized the full moon as a grateful being and held a festival under the bright full moon. The biggest and the brightest moon day of the year has become the biggest festival of Korean people, and as such customs have continued to this day as a national holiday. Today we are going to talk about what Koreans do and how to celebrate this Chuseok. So it is celebrated on the 15th day of the 8th month in the lunar calendar. This year it falls on the 21st of September, which is today. The date of Chuseok is different every year, as it is based on the lunar calendar. So in Korea, it is very important to check the exact date and plan the traveling in advance. That is because most Koreans will go back to their hometowns to get together with family and relatives. And that could result in a lack of train and airplane tickets and major traffic jams. Here are the future dates of Chuseok. Next year, it will be on September 10th, and in 2025, it will be in October instead of September. Koreans used to wear traditional clothes called HANBOK when visiting their parents and extended family during the holidays like Chuseok or New Year's Day. HANBOK is the traditional attire of the Korean people, and they wore hanbok daily up until just about 100 years ago. The core of hanbok is its graceful shape and vibrant colors, which have had a major impact on the modern fashion industry. The unique shape of hanbok is a slim top and wide bottom, similar to a bell. The jacket should be tight and fitted, while the skirt and pants are wide. The tightly fitting jacket attractively reflects the shape of the upper body, and the wide and flexible skirt flatters the wearer's gracefulness by hiding the movement of the lower body, so the wearer appears to be floating on air. A full set of hanbok for men consists of a vest, 저고리, which is the top part, and a pair of pants, while women's include a 저고리, underskirt, top skirt, and a pair of pantaloons, that is, baggy trousers that are worn under the underskirt. Yes, lots and lots of layers. Here are more pictures of hanbok with such vibrant colors. They're so beautiful. While the traditional hanbok was beautiful on its own, the design has changed slowly but surely over the generations to upgrade the comfort and mobilities. It is slowly being revolutionized through the changing of fabrics, colors, and features that reflects the latest trend. Many aspiring hanbok designers have altered hanbok for everyday wear with traditional elements at the base of the garment, but having a distinct modern feel. One of the largest driving forces behind the massive craze in modern hanbok is due to the fact that K-pop stars like Blackpink, BTS's Jungkook and Jimin, and Chinese Taemin have all recently been seen wearing modern hanbok. Each time these celebrities are seen wearing modern hanbok, it brings more awareness to these beautiful clothes. Here are some pictures of BTS in both traditional and modern hanbok. Blackpink and Taemin are wearing very modern hanbok here, and girl group ITZY is wearing more traditional one here. Nowadays, it is only worn on special occasions or anniversaries. It is formal wear, and many Koreans keep a hanbok for such occasions. Children wear hanbok on their first birthday, and adults wear it for their wedding ceremony or major events with the family, including funerals. Although hanbok has become the ritual dress of choice, worn only on traditional holidays, Koreans' love for hanbok is tremendous. The number of people wearing stylish hanbok modified to fashionable suits as everyday wear continues to increase, and many enjoy the outing in hanbok by renting one from the rental shops. Chuseok is a wonderful holiday to spend great time with family and friends. Another reason why Chuseok is wonderful is because of all the delicious food. Songpyeon is one of the quintessential dishes that appears at every Chuseok gatherings. Traditionally, songpyeon was made by Korean families using freshly harvested rice and then offered to their ancestors on the morning of Chuseok as thanks for the bountiful harvest during Chare, which is an ancestral memorial ritual. Songpyeon is also given to other family members and close neighbors. Such offerings are viewed as signs of respect and efforts to avoid bad luck within the family. Songpyeon is said to represent the moon and wishes, which is why people will say their wishes while making and eating it. Songpyeons are half-moon-shaped rice cakes that are typically contain sweet or semi-sweet fillings, such as soybeans, chestnut, jujubes, date, red beans, sesame seeds, or honey. But these days, there are various different shapes of songpyeons available. They are steamed over a layer of pine needles, which gives them a distinctive taste and the fragrance of fresh pine trees. Jeon, or Korean pancakes, date back hundreds of years and come in various different ways. Jeon is made by mixing the ingredients of choice with a light flour batter and then frying in a pan with some oil. The ingredient used will completely change the taste, and jeon can either be made with a single ingredient, such as dongtaejeon, that is a fish pancake, and hobakjeon, which is a better fried summer squash, or a mixture of 2 to 3 ingredients such as 해물파전, that is seafood and green onion pancake, and kimchijan. Kimchijan usually contains kimchi with either meat or seafood together. They make a nice snack when spending time with family and friends, and are used also as a side dish while drinking and enjoying the 3-day Chuseok holiday. Japchae is yet another dish that is often present during festive days in Korea. Japchae is a compound word of the Korean word chap, meaning mix, and chae from 채소, which means vegetable. Japchae is generally made by mixing various vegetables together with meat and glass noodles. Japchae may seem like a relatively simple dish to cook, but it requires a lot of work. Each of the vegetable ingredients must be sliced into small pieces and lightly cooked separately before being stir-fried together one last time. It is a long process, but you will know it's worth it when you get to taste the harmony of flavors each ingredient brings. During Chuseok, families typically hold a memorial service for their ancestors called 차례 or 제사. This has been done for thousands of years in Korea, and it is not tied to any religions or beliefs. It is a sign of reverence and a way to honor those who have come before you. One part of this ceremony is setting up a large table with specially prepared foods. Note the positioning of each food. Typically, rice and soup are placed in the north. Fruits and vegetables are placed south of the table. And in the west or middle, meat dishes are served. And this changes by region. There are many games and activities that Koreans enjoy during Chuseok. I'm going to introduce the most popular 3. The first one is 강강술래. The evening of Chuseok is the brightest night of the year, and women traditionally perform the group dance called 강강술래. That is a 5,000-year-old Korean traditional dance. They gathered and formed a large circle, holding hands and rolling and singing together. This tradition is especially strong in southwestern Korea, and it was passed down through generations in the coastal parts of Jeolla provinces. 강강술래 was listed as a UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity in 2009. And this group activity is a lot of fun and is a great way to exercise with families, friends, and neighbors at Chuseok. Let's watch this short video of 강강술래 with the unique and very catchy song for it. 윷놀이 is a Korean family board game. It is believed that 윷놀이 is played since the Three Kingdoms back in 57 BCE or 668 CE, but it is not precise though. The game is played by 2 teams or more, It is similar to a board game that players throw 1 or 2 dice to move forward. Instead of dice, there are 4 use sticks. 윷놀이 consists of board, 4 use sticks, and 4 tokens for each team. Players take turns to throw these 4 use sticks, and each combination 도, 개, 걸, 윷, 모 moves the tokens forward or backward. Its aim is to return all 4 tokens back to the start. Regardless of indoor or outdoor, it's easy and fun for everybody. 씨름 is the most famous sport for Korean holidays, and it's been played from long ago. It is a game and sport in which 2 people compete against each other's strength and skills to knock down the opponent first. 씨름 became South Korea's 20th intangible cultural heritage, recognized by UNESCO in 2016. Recently, TV rarely broadcast 씨름 matches, but only about 10 years ago, the 씨름 competition was always broadcast on TV during Chuseok, and it was very popular as a national sport. Everyone used to gather in front of TV and watched 씨름 at Chuseok. Gift giving is a new tradition. Koreans showed their appreciation for the people in their lives by giving others gifts for Chuseok. This can be to family, friends, co-workers, and bosses. At supermarkets and department stores, Koreans buy a variety of Chuseok gift sets such as spam, high-quality cuts of beef, baskets of beautifully wrapped fresh fruits, and Korean traditional sweets and wines. One thing to note is the Kim-Young-nan Act or law that set a limit on how much money people can spend on gifts. This law does not apply to family members or friends, but it does for business acquaintances, so please watch out for it if you are planning to exchange Chuseok gifts. So now, we all know what Koreans do, eat, and how they celebrate Chuseok. Let's learn how to say Happy Chuseok in Korean. 즐거운 한가위 보내세요. I hope you have a happy Chuseok. 한가위 is same as Chuseok. 좋은 일만 가득하세요. That means I wish you all the best. 풍성한 한가위 보내세요. I hope you have a generous 한가위 or Chuseok. Thank you for joining today, everyone, and happy Chuseok! 감사합니다. 안녕히 계세요.